Welcome to our tub. Come on in. It's warm inside, and there's always room for more.
This podcast contains adult material and is intended for mature audiences only. If you're under 18, grab your rubber ducky and find another tub. This one's not for you. Hello and welcome back in the tub for episode 185. I'm Mr. Berg.
And I'm Mrs. Berg.
And, well, this week, it's been a long one.
Yeah, already.
It's been a long one, and, well, we're going to do a first.
A first?
Yes.
What's that?
We're live to air. We're going right through this episode.
Yeah.
And what you hear is what you get.
Uh-oh. Okay.
After the way this last week's been and everything has been, well, we got some things we do want to discuss. There is no interview this week, as you probably have heard, or probably have guessed from that intro. But we do have some coming up again, and we got some planning to do as we kind of roll into the Labor Day weekend and I guess they say the end of summer or the winding down of summer.
Boo.
That means award shows and convention time.
Yeah.
But before that, in this episode, we're going to go back to AEBN trends for two different articles. And then we're going to just kind of discuss some of these upcoming awards and conventions.
Okay.
So sit back, relax, and I guess hopefully enjoy. Hopefully this shit works. All right. Well, here we go. As we said, we are live to air this week. First time for us, episode 185.
Popping that cherry, huh?
Yeah. Just like other things.
Yeah. Seriously.
Again, kind of getting, geared up for ourselves for Labor Day event here at the old house. After we deal with
Casa de Berg.
Yeah. After I deal with more issues of post-op and surgery here. And, that's a whole nother story. But here we are. Back to the doctors. And just had a lot going on. Personal, as far as business, is a lot of travel and work for me. Mrs. started a new job 2 weeks ago, so that's been rolling.
And this is the third week.
Yeah, and just trying to keep our heads above water right now. It got a little crazier than it normally has been, but there's still stuff to discuss.
There is.
Yes. So, and the one thing I do want to, before we get into our first segment in the AEBN Trends website, last night we went out with some friends. As we've tried to make it a kind of Sunday evening get out and just to relax. A local bar here does some karaoke. Past guests.
Which has its goods and bads.
Yeah. And past guests of the show, they kind of regular. They're not far away. Location's not far away. So we'll go out and have a couple drinks just to kind of unwind on a Sunday evening. And this, and these, they have been discussing just for years about us getting away. So I want to put it out to the listeners. Hypothetically. And, hit us up on social media or on email. All of those links are at the end of the show, if you are not aware. But we want to know if we said we're taking the tub on the road and say, hypothetically,
Hypothetically.
taking a trip to Jamaica and hedonism,
Right.
who would be on board?
Who'd be willing to join us?
And it's been a conversation we've had quite a few times. However, now with Mrs. New Job, there's a little bit more flexibility to say, look at doing something like that.
Right.
So again, we're just, we wonder who would be interested in. Now, for those who aren't aware, Hedo is nudist, lifestyle friendly, and it is very much couples based. So that is the question. What couples, listeners out there, would be interested in joining the tub for a week in Jamaica? So hit us up. Let us know, as that may be very well something that could be in the plans for 2026.
Which is closer than we think. Oh my goodness!
As we're
September is
a few days away,
around the corner.
Yeah, and right now, again, we are kind of in the planning stage for a trip back to Secrets as well. Looks like there's a good chance we're going to be back at Secrets the week between Christmas and New Year's. We won't be there for Christmas or for New Year's Eve. We will be back here, but it would be essentially probably the 26th through like the 30th for about 4 days or so, going back to Secrets. So that could be a good time. But again, the question is Jamaica. Who would be interested in joining us
At Hedo
for a week sometime in 2026? So with that, let's hop into this article. AEBN Trends. We are back into some of their rundowns. And this one is the top selling stars of the second quarter in 2025. This came out really about, almost a month ago now, July 17th. So just over a month ago was when this was released by them. And as we've gone through a lot of this AEBN Trends information, they do a pretty good job of bringing in the right information to compile these statistics. So we are going to, let's say, start at the top. What do we want to say? They have the top 25.
Right.
So we're going to do the top 25.
Ish.
Top 25, yes. Straight female stars as far as sales.
Okay.
And number 25.
Cherie DeVille.
And that's, Cherie is definitely a huge social media influencer. She is everywhere. So that is, I don't know if I'm surprised that she's at 25 or not. I don't know if I would have expected her to be higher, or if it's just because she's so much on social media.
Yeah.
But we have had a chance to meet her. Great person. We had a great time talking to her. Gosh, we're going over 2 years now.
Yeah.
All right. As we go down through 24, Penelope K. 23, we just had the pleasure of meeting back in Miami.
Yes. Brandy Love.
22, Cadence Lux. 21, Lulu Chu.
At 20, Serene Siren.
Coco Lovelock at 19. 18 is Peyton Presley.
17, Valentina Nappi. And we've
16.
16,
MILF veteran.
Corey Chase.
Amira Adara at 15 and Siren Demare at 14. Now, she is always on this list.
Yeah.
She has been on this list since we started doing this. And it's great to see.
Kenna James at 13.
12. A numerous time guest of the show. Always fun seeing her at Exotica's, Lauren Phillips.
11. Now this is one, 11. This is one I'd like to meet.
Without a doubt. We've had that conversation quite a few times.
Casey Calvert.
Yes. To meet, to have a conversation with. Some of her...
I mean, right, and she plays many different roles in the industry, right? Isn't she?
Yes, and she does a lot behind the camera as well. So she does a lot of work with Adult Time, and just like her stuff all around is so great. We've talked to other performers about that, and we've talked amongst ourselves about that.
Number 10, we've had the pleasure of seeing feature dance
Yes.
here. Rachel Cavalli.
9 is Jane Wild.
8, I can't say is a familiar name.
Yeah, it's familiar. I know I've seen around. I can't put a face to that name right now. Chloe Temple. As we get into this top 10, I'm just going to say right off, there are quite a few new names. A lot of new names that I don't recall seeing this high up in the top 10 in the past. There's one maybe, and we'll get there.
2?
Yeah, 2. I see the second one now. Yeah. So number 7 is Anna Claire Clouds. Number 6.
Candylicious.
That name does not ring a bell to me.
No.
So I must be slipping.
5, India Summer.
And that name has been there before or been towards that top. I know that name.
4, Shalina Divine.
I don't know that. I'm scratching my head there. Number 3 has been climbing this list and climbing the industry for a little while now, probably 2 years.
Was she? No, she wasn't in that one that we just watched, was she?
She was in something recently that we did watch. And that's Lena Lovings. And again, like I said, that it's a name that, she's been to Exoticas, but it's a name that has been on the lists and continually over the last quite a few years. Number 2 is Cherry Kiss. And number 1.
This is a name that's come up more recently.
Yes.
I think when we did the
by state. Yes, it probably was.
I think it was.
Yes.
Anissa Kate.
So another one. It's definitely a newer name out there. That really didn't start in the.
And from her picture farther up in the article, I can say that it wasn't quite what I was picturing, having not seen her before.
And like, yeah, it doesn't resonate. I'm going, have I seen her before? I don't know. So
Cherry Kiss too. I think we've seen her.
There's been at some point in time.
It just means we need to do more research.
Yeah, exactly. But it's again, and we've talked about it. We talked about it last time when we did the when we looked at some of the trends and some of the names on the trends, it's nice to see change.
Oh, of course.
Like, it's good that there's different things coming on, that people are opening up to different genres, to niches, to performers. Because, I mean, yes, you have your great performers that are always there, but some new ones to kind of pop into these lists. It's always nice to have that.
And this one is based off of what? Is it downloads? Is it?
So it does popular search terms are top selling porn stars. The top list are based on consumer purchases. The stars in the highest selling scenes are compiled in the top list. So essentially, this is based off of their scenes.
Okay.
Yes. So based on weekly, and then they're compiled. I mean, again, so it's not necessarily their scene, but they could be in the scene.
Right.
And if they have enough of those, then there it is. It could be a threesome that they're part of, but they're the third name in that scene. Or it could be their own. But again, this is top selling based on them being in a scene on a weekly basis, then compiled quarterly.
Which is just another reason to pay for your porn, folks.
Exactly.
Give these lovely ladies and gents in the industry
their due respect
that they do deserve.
Yes, exactly.
Show them the money.
Yeah. So the next one.
So next. What's
this
next?
is something that I don't ever recall seeing this one coming up before.
Okay.
And is the top male boy-girl performers of summer 2025.
Interesting.
Yeah. I mean, a little something for the ladies. Because, again, I don't ever remember this being part of the... Like, I don't ever remember seeing this come up.
No.
In the time we've been doing it. And from the male end, do these names mean anything? Do they jump out? Well, they have the top 10. And I'm just looking quickly through.
I mean, I can say that there's two.
There's two names that I'm like, okay, I know that name. But ladies, I mean, here's 10 of them. Maybe you want to add to your search criteria. So do we start at number 10 and go up?
Yeah.
Or do we start with the Mac Daddy at number 1 and go down?
Yeah, let's start from the...
Okay. And get your pen and paper out, missus, and start taking notes, I guess. So number 10. Juan Loco.
Yes.
I again can't say that the name rings a bell. Just is what it is. Number 9.
Tyler Steele. I feel like I've heard or seen that one somewhere.
Oh, and I think there's a point like at conventions and, even outside of conventions and friends that are in the industry, you have more conversations with our female friends in the industry. And I mean, maybe a name's come up.
Yeah, I don't know.
So yeah.
Or maybe that someone that we follow has
filmed or done some content or whatever, so it comes up in some of their posts.
Number 8, Filthy Rich.
That one and that was probably seeing it from maybe an awards category at some point. Yeah. Number 7 is Johnny Love. Not sure that I know that one. Number 6. Definitely no.
Don't. This is one that I think if you haven't at least heard the name once, you must live under a rock.
Well, when it comes to male performers, without a doubt, I couldn't agree more. Like when I looked at this, I went, "Oh yeah, boy, there's a shock that he's on that list."
I think it'd be more shocking if he wasn't on the list.
Yeah,
and that's Isaiah Maxwell. 5, I think I've seen more recently with stuff from some of the awards.
Yes.
And that's Hollywood Cash.
Yes. And I have too. That name does kind of, again, I think he was probably nominated for an AVN award, whether it be a fan award or a regular award. I think it was a fan award.
Something makes me want to say it was more recent.
Yeah.
Like one of the ones in the last few days.
Okay.
But 4, Peter Fitzwell.
Now I've heard now that name does I mean that could have been a junior high joke too, but hey.
Number 3. 3's another one that I feel like I've at least seen once or twice.
Okay.
Brick Danger.
Number 2, I know I have heard and seen as well in some social media posts. It's Parker Ambrose. Mm-hmm. Number 1, I haven't. Mm-mm. And number 1 is Peter Green. So, again, from a guy's standpoint, that's...
These talented titans put their bodies on the line in front of the camera, but several of them are also competitive athletes and avid outdoorsmen. Physical achievements aren't the only accolades these performers can claim. The list contains musicians, directors, and award-winning content creators as well.
Yeah, see, they're across the board then. Mm-hmm. So, and just to kind of go, so there is a blurb here. Peter Green, he returns to the top of the list after his debut at number 10 last year. All right, so this was something that did come out last year, and we missed it. Mm-hmm. Miami-born star is both a lover and a fighter, spending his time inside the boxing, off-camera inside the boxing ring. He's been in the industry for over a decade, and we worked with some of the top studios, including Reality Kings, My Perf Family, Mofos, and Touch My Wife. So,
I mean, looking at his picture there, I feel like...
Seen him?
We've seen him. We may have even watched something with him in it.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, even as a female, I'm not necessarily...
remembering or looking for the guy's name.
Not really. Is that bad?
No, you're not. No. And I mean, and unfortunately, I think that is probably the norm. Oh, hey, there's a stunt cock. There it is. And the male performers don't get the same accolades and credit as the females do. I think I think it's just a thing.
Yeah.
So again, it's cool to see that, hey, well, the guys are getting some kudos and some press here.
Recognition, yeah.
Yeah, with this list, again, that we've never seen. So I think with that, we are going to take a short break. Mm-hmm. And when we come back, we're going to wrap up this week's episode with some of the upcoming awards and conventions that, well, start looking ahead and getting onto your calendar.
This episode is brought to you by Kasidie.com. Have you ever wished there was an all-encompassing way to find sexy, like-minded people in your area? Well, Kasidie has hit that on the head. The Kasidie platform brings the best of sexy social media, profile searches, rendezvous, party calendars, and travel all into one. Find and make new friends, share your naughtiest of pictures with select friends in your Backstage Pass, and plan your next naughty encounter all at once. Follow the Cassidy link in our tub to try it out free for 30 days. When you join, you'll be added to our community to get some early sneak peeks. You'll also be first to know where you may find us out and about.
All right, welcome back. So, second half. Awards, conventions, and what's on the fall lineup. Well, there actually really is a lot when you look at even the awards. Like, award shows have already started.
Right.
A few weeks back was the Urban X Awards. Congratulations to everyone, all the winners, all the nominees, everyone involved in that. There was a pretty long list of winners. It looked like it was a great show. It was a great weekend for the Urban X Awards. ASN Lifestyle Magazine Awards were just this past weekend as we record. Congratulations to all nominees and the winners there. Haven't seen much photos from that, but we did talk to a few friends that said it was a great time for that. Big one. The AVN pre-nominations are open.
Really?
So, and part of that, as we are technically considered industry and can hop in and do pre-nominations. So that has started. I'm not quite sure when the pre-noms end. I think they go for a couple, probably a month, I believe. And then it goes to, and then essentially it is a while. Like, just the way it is set up, it goes for a long, they don't start the actual nominations or the voting, especially for the fan voting, until like mid-December.
Yeah, that's right.
So
remember that last year.
it's a really drawn out process with AVN, because the pre-noms are out now, and then you have the next step. After the pre-noms, then they actually roll all that stuff down, and then they roll out the fan votes. So, then that goes through, and the pre-noms and the nominations for the fan voting, and then the actual fan voting starts, and that goes for about 2 or 3 weeks, I think it is, maybe 4 weeks.
So it's a long, drawn-out process. Huh?
Essentially, yes. When it's starting in August, and
the awards are
awards are the third week in January. Yeah. So there's a lot of time in between. Because, so where is, I'm trying to look right now.
Go up.
January 16th through 26th. So the award show, I'm imagining, is going to be on January 25th. Based on that, because the hotel reservations and everything are out. This year it's going to be at the Virgin Hotel in Las Vegas. So that's a big one coming up. XBiz is not far behind AVN. The XBiz European Awards just recently happened. Just another one that goes on. Those are the biggest ones. And again, as we've talked interview-wise, but it's something that these performers look for. They enjoy this time of the year. PR agents don't. This is when they're really working. The ones we are, have good relationships with, they're like, oh shit, it's that time of the year again. Here we go. So they're busy. The performers themselves look forward to this. And, well, it's what you work all year for.
Right.
To see your name on this website. So when that comes out, your favorite performer, get on, make sure you're, showing a little love. That's what we ask.
All right. So what
then,
else?
What else?
What else?
What else you say? So that means it's also time for Exotica.
Almost. A month.
Approaching very quickly.
A month.
Month and a half. We're almost in September.
Oh, yeah.
Technically, it's 2 months. Today,
2 months. Sorry.
Yeah, we got 2 months. Edison, New Jersey, October 24th through 26th. Edison is always such a large turnout.
Right.
Every year, people go back and forth whether Chicago is the biggest or Jersey is the biggest. We attend both, and boy, is it a toss-up. And again, we'll be there. We always do. We always get out there. Edison is different. It just is compared to now being in Chicago and Miami. Those two, hotel, convention centers, everything is connected.
Right.
Struggle in Edison, hotel, convention center are about 2 miles away from each other. There's nothing to do around the hotels. There's not even food.
No, not unless you're having it Grubhub or DoorDash or one of them. One of those.
But the turnout is always good. It's always busy. There's always a lot of performers there. There are a lot of performers that do just New Jersey. It's great because it's central to New York City. And, it makes for a fun weekend. Now, the last few years, it has been warm. At the end of October, it hasn't been snowing or cold, so we've gotten lucky.
Yeah, we'll see this year.
Washington, D.C., then in turn is December 5th through 7th. Another one coming up. We'll be there as well.
Wow, that's...
The last few years, it has been that first weekend in December.
No, but I'm looking at, when Jersey falls and then where that is, it's 6 weeks?
But at the same time, they did back up New Jersey this year. Last year, it was only 3 weeks in between. Last year, it was the first weekend in November. And then the first weekend in December. So it just was, last year was way too close.
It may not even be 6 weeks in between. I don't know. I can't figure it in my head.
It's pretty darn close. It's about 6 weeks.
Yep.
So again, those are coming up on the calendar. Always a fun time in all of those. Again, we'll be in attendance in both of those, at both of those.
In, at,
in, at, around, it is what it is. After that, we're into 26 already.
Yeah.
It really went fast. Again, for us, the end of December, it may be another secret trip. But we got 2 conventions that it's time to start freaking planning for. But I think we're pretty much over here today. Yeah, we threw some stuff out there just to get in front of you as we continue to stay busy, as we continue to wind down. We are now 15 episodes away from
200.
200. That's going to fall in between those 2 conventions.
That is.
as we sit. No, it will not. What did we say? It's after DC.
I don't remember.
It's somewhere like that. I calculated it out. At one point, I counted and I talked and I was like, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It will essentially be the Tuesday after Exotica DC. Will be episode 200. So what does that mean? Well,
maybe you plan something crazy for those
maybe
two conventions
DC.
and kind of, you know.
Maybe DC is the party, and maybe we come. Maybe we have an extra special event in DC, and that's it. Something else to think about and start to plan.
We'll have to get the wheels a turning. The hamsters are running.
Yeah, exactly. Especially when we never expected to
No.
say,
No,
hey,
never.
we're going to be riding this horse and
Let alone-
having fun
I mean-
for 200 episodes.
100 was crazy enough.
Yeah.
Couple AVN nominations and almost 200 episodes later. Holy shit.
Yeah. A lot of travel, a lot of new friends, a lot of fun times. So,
Yeah, but right now I think it's time to wrap it up and get our butts to bed.
yeah, you got an early roll call for the new job. So, yeah, with that, we're going to wrap this week up. Over the next few weeks, as we said, we got a couple more exciting, fun interviews coming for you. So stay tuned for those. And again, at the beginning, who wants to go to Hito?
Let us know.
Social media DMs and emails are right after these messages. Don't forget to follow us on our social medias. Berg Couple for Fun on Twitter and Instagram. The Bergs on Facebook and Reddit. OnlyFans
Yeah,
is... What's the OnlyFans? There's 2 of them.
there are.
Did you... yeah, I remember that one. There's 2 of them. So, there is ours. Is Berg Couple for Fun. But then... Then...
Yes.
Mrs. has her own.
That's right.
Oh. And that is...
Mrs. Berg.
All right. So, you can catch us there as well. You can hit us up on email, thebergs@inourtub.com.
Right?
Our website is inourtub.com.
Catch us on Free Swap or
Full.
full Free Swap. Full Swap Radio.
I mean,
See, you asked me if I remember my
Free
lines.
for all swap. I mean, hey.
On
more the
Full Swap
merrier.
Radio.
Yes. Monday at 9 and Fridays at 1. And hey, keep an eye out on those social medias as well. That's where our travel plans and the upcoming where we gonna be is gonna be. So, with that, remember to pay for your porn. Support all the wonderful, beautiful content creators and performers that we have on this show, that we know within the industry. Take care of yourself, mental health. Do what makes you keep ticking and being yourself. Remember to wrap it before you tap it. Lick it before you stick it. And until next time.
We'll keep the lights on and the tub warm for you.